How is it going, everybody? Joey64 here, back at it again with another part of Super Kirby Star Ultra Deluxe Edition and a half. It's part 6 of Kirby Superstar, everybody. Anyhow, we'll find the Wispy Woods. No big, we'll just keep hitting the tree. No different from any other Wispy Woods final series, really. One thing I do want to talk about is some of the copy abilities, like right here, Wing. Wing has always been one of my favorite Kirby power-ups. Like, if you watch earlier in this series, we had the Great Cave Offensive. I used it a lot to fly through everywhere really quickly. Also, there's the double Wispy Woods, which is even easier than the first one. So yeah, I forgot about that. I do like how the teardrop is like wood. It's like a wooden teardrop. I always thought that was kind of weird. Like, I like it, but at the same time I also thought it was kind of neat. I don't know. But yeah, basically I don't know. It's like Kirby can already fly normally, but just the wing abilities makes you fly so much faster. But just seeing what's on screen now, I'm just barreling through all these enemies. I like how his wings like attack the enemies, so you don't have to even really worry about attacking them. It's probably one of my favorite abilities. I went next to Bomb. I just like Bombs because how powerful it is. That's something I use for a lot of boss fights with Bomb. Oh, okay. Those little dudes, I don't like them. To put it simply, their names are like Tag or something. It's weird. It's a weird name. But all they do, they just come and they'll steal your card ability. Or they'll just straight up steal your partner. Like, they could come up. That happened. I think it's already happened before, but like they'll just go to our little helper and they'll just shove them in a bag and oh, well now it's mine. And it's like, okay. And they went off. It's annoying. I never really care about enemies. And then the ability isn't even that good either. It's like copy. It's like, okay, I can already copy? So why do I need a whole ability just to copy? I don't know. I never understood it. Honestly, I never cared for the copy ability. But the copy ability of copy, and technically all of them copy abilities. Okay, here's another great example of awesome copy abilities is Hammer. Hammer's really good. I love Hammer a lot. Hammer's one of the first ones I thought they really started adding a lot of abilities to, because the earlier Kirby games before this, for the most part, all the abilities have one, maybe two attacks. Like here, all Wheel really has is one attack. You can see where some of the abilities starting to fully developed. Well, I think in the later games they have added some more to Wheel. Like Sword Kibble, Cutter. That only really has throwing the Cutter and the uppercut. Except for that, it's really not a lot. It's just a show like they have added a lot, which I do like, especially once you get to like the Wii's, which one of Dreamland, and that the newer Kirby formula have like Star Allies and blah 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 and all that. They really make it. It's like a lot of people compare to Smash Brothers. You have all these different abilities that you can now do, which I think is really cool. I like it. As well as me being a big fan of Smash Brothers. Maybe that's why I was able to pick up the games recently. I don't know. Oh, that's one thing I do kind of like about, so I just talk about Kirby's origins a bit. The creator of Kirby, Sakurai, is like, Masahiro Sakurai, if I'm pronouncing that correct. I know I pronounced it Sakurai right. I don't know if I pronounced his middle name right. But, well, his first name right. But Sakurai, he created a Kirby series and Smash Brothers. And that's why there are a lot of similarities with it that a lot of people have noticed. Of course, like with Smash Ultimate, you see Kirby's the first play you play as in the story mode and all that. He's the first one you see in Melee alongside Mario, because that's the Nintendo Smash card, of course. Getting back to the game real quick, I do like how Dino Blade does kind of make, you know, like we put fun in Dino Blade, so you know, you get to see him come back, or you can see her come back. He's like, okay, I got you. I also like how the cannon, it shot you backwards, and kind of fell down and just like rocking you up. That's just a nice touch of personality this game has. This game has a lot of nice smaller touches of personality. Like, going back to the copy ability, you see down there with the little icon next to Kirby's health, where he's holding the bomb. You can see like he's holding a ball on top of his head. He's like has that void expression. He's like, oh no. You know, same thing with by Born and Leo. That's kind of cool. But especially if you look at all the little icons, a lot of them are really cool. Or they're like nice little like. It just gives the game that extra bit of personality, which I truly do enjoy. Oh, something I didn't realize with these enemies, you can suck them, or you can eat them, but it takes a while. But they don't give you any abilities. I think maybe one of them does, but I didn't know that. For the longest time, didn't know that. I actually didn't, and I was like, this playthrough, I found that out. Cause I was like, well, I have to be able to do something. Like, I can't just be sitting here. I think that electric dude gives you plasma. A little tank looking dude. I think he gives you plasma. Nope. Okay. Again, I like that. It's like those little prize ball things. You see Kirby falling out. Okay. Well, also looks like the what do you call them? Those little Chinese cookies. Kind of looks like a Chinese cookie with a little piece of paper that has a fortune, but it's like, no good. And there's plasma. I don't really care for plasma too much. That's why I threw it out to get a one-shot ability crash. Yeah, I don't know. In later games, they kind of got plasma combined with, I believe, electricity. I forgot the name of the ability, but it was forced with Kirby's Return to Dreamland on the Wii. So that's when it first came back. It was, but it wasn't plasma. It was like electric or something. I really enjoyed that one. Kirby's Return to Dreamland is the first Kirby game I ever really played, from what I can remember personally. I really enjoyed it. That's my first experience with the series. If I'm not mistaken, it's either that or it actually may be Epic Yarn? One of the Wii games. I'm not exactly sure. I'm trying to remember which one. It's like electricity or something. I don't remember the exact name. But because basically what happened, this game introduced plasma. This one had plasma and Spark. And in a later game, I want to say it was Spook Squad, added Spark in. And then they kind of, you know, I was talking about earlier with the games, they have like, a lot of them have different, they make them so you have a lot of different abilities. But like in this game, you know, you have a couple of attacks, like here with Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo actually has a lot of different attacks you can do. They have that for like every ability now. When the modern Kirby games, where every ability has a whole bunch of different attacks, and that's why you have like characters and which one of Dreamland like Waddle Dee that have the entire whole moveset based off of one copy ability, but you never get bored of it. Like you can play not play as Kirby in these games now, and they have so much diversity with all the different attacks, it doesn't get boring. Now, of course, I feel like I've always preferred Kirby just because, but you know, you can literally do anything. But yeah, Spark's what I was talking about. They kind of just combined Plasma and Spark and put it together. So, like in Plasma here, what you have to do is you go left and right really quickly with the stick, and it'll charge up like a shield around you. And now, and then that's all you can really do. That I show these little lasers. Spark is kind of has that, but then it also has where you could do like kind of like what a beam can do, where you can like charge up these attacks and all that, and you can do like dash attacks and all that. There's a lot more variety with the attacks, and you just kind of grab Plasma and put it in there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Plasma was in one of the modern Kirby games, and it may have been the one that just came out on Star Allies. I believe it was in Star Allies. I may be wrong with that, but I vaguely remember it being in one. Anyhow, though, Yo-Yo is a really good ability. It just really shows off how diverse these abilities can be. But it's like the walk and the dog. There's just a normal swipe attack that I'm doing right now. There's the spin attack. There's the dash attack you can do. There's a lot of different attacks that Yo-Yo has, which I really like. And on again, go like the personality of each like copy ability. When you have ice, you ice skate everywhere. You know, there's a lot of smaller details they add to each copy ability, which really makes it. It really makes it just. It gives it that nice personality that Kirby's known for. I'm gonna plasma. I'm looking plasma real quick. Now right here, let's see. So right now what's going on, basically this is the finale of this area, if I'm not mistaken. I'll be honest, it's been a little bit since I've actually played this game. But what I guess I don't have to talk about this yet actually, but the whole the people on the bottom of them chatting, that's Midnight's crew. And some of them actually come back in later games. I know like the owl dude, actually no, I think he's an eagle. He doesn't come back, but the rest of them, they're in like Midnight's crew. You'll see them later. That's also this game did get a remake and on DS, Kirby Superstar Ultra. That's obviously it's not that game. Basically, they just update all the graphics and all that. It was basically a full-on remake, honestly. Everything looked different. Like it all looked really good. I've played it. I don't own it, but I have played it before. It's a good remake. I enjoyed it. But they did actually change a lot of the dialogue, especially for the crew at the bottom. I was reading about this the other day. How for some, it's not like there was anything wrong with the original dialogue. They just changed it to like kind of clarify some things. Because later on, we'll see it at the end. There's kind of some confusion at the end on what actually happens to Meta Knight and his crew, which we'll get into the next part. Anyhow, that's about the end of today's episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in part 7 of Kirby Superstar. Bye!